Hello and welcome to Fifth and Grace. Happy December. This is our December energy tarot reading. We're just going to have a little look at what's coming up this month, what energy we're in. I know a lot of this brand new 2026 energy is already creeping in. Like I'm already feeling it. But when I did the November reading, I was like, ooh, this is different. So let's see what comes up here today. Before we begin, though, I just want to give a little shout out to this little small business, Magic Bean Creations. Their website is magicbeancreations.com, and they're very, very sweet people. And I met them at a medieval market a couple of weeks ago. November's a bit of a blur. And I got all of these sweet little mushrooms. Look at this cute little Christmas tree. They do hand-painted cute things. Look at the little Christmas mushroom. Yeah, this is the one that gives you the hallucinations. And a cute little acorn, and just like, how sweet is this? So anyway, I grabbed a few things and I showed them what I was going to do with them for my tarot table. They were very excited, so there you go. Little shout out. And how cute. How adorable. Let me see if we can get it. How adorable is that? Okay, magicbeancreations.com. They're based in Ontario. Very sweet people. Oopsie, making really super cute things. See, I'm already tossing my little decor around. Got some nice crystals. See, we're all set for the festive season. There we go. All right, so we are diving into December readings. And this is the Yuletide Tarot. It's a gorgeous little deck. It's too big for my hands, so I have to shuffle it sideways. And the suits are different, so I'm going to have to keep pausing to look them up because we've got canes, gifts, good cheer, and candles. So I'm sure by Christmas I'll start to remember what the suits are. And so today we're just going to have a little peek at what's coming up for the month, what to watch out for, what might be coming in for you. And I feel like this is just going to be a really potent month. November was quiet, which was nice. We didn't have a lot of drama, but I feel like this month is going to be a little bit more magical. That's the sense I get, is that as we're gearing up for the new year, heading into a 1 year, by the way, which is, whew, thank goodness, because this year has been something. It's been something, don't you think? So here we go. First card, let's just see what is coming up. The Page of Gifts. This is the Page of Pentacles, really. So this is about some new ways of doing things, new journeys, maybe learning how to do something, but it's also about our tangible life. So they're saying, you know, people are going to be watching videos of how to wrap presents in unique ways. That's what I just got from my guide. So learning a new skill, learning a new way of physically doing something, recipes, you know, decorating, gift, all that kind of stuff is sort of what's my guides are, you know, pulling in for me right now. Just, you know, I think people are getting excited for the holidays. And I think that the way things are going right now, everybody's like, are you going to cancel Christmas because everybody's broke? No, no one's canceling Christmas. It just might be a smaller, simpler version of it. We all have our decorations. It's not like we're starting from scratch every December. Put the tree up, put the lights on it. Let's go. Giddy up. Get those decorations out. Let the kids make paper chains and everything. Really bring everybody, bring your whole family into it to really create something special this year. If the usual Christmas that you would enjoy is out of reach, yeah, do something smaller. You don't have to feed everybody in the neighborhood. you can just, you know, cozy up at home and just enjoy some togetherness and board games and movies and things like that. But we're definitely new way of doing things. New way of experiencing the holidays and the festive season. I know not everybody celebrates Christmas, but it's kind of hard to avoid in a lot of ways. My Chinese medicine practitioner is Jewish, And he said to me a couple years ago, he said, even as a Jew, I have Christmas trauma. And I was like, right? Like it affects everybody. So just look for ways to simplify, look for ways to just enjoy it, just the joy. Instead of going to, if going to a big show, like a big celebration thing, or going to, the big markets and all that, if that is out of reach for you, don't worry. Go, make hot chocolates for the kids, pack snacks, put on the Christmas music, and go drive around the neighborhoods looking at the Christmas lights. There's lots of free ways to have photos with Santa as well. There's all kinds of ways of approaching this. And because this is about pentacles and money and finances, that's why I'm sort of focusing on how can we experience Christmas in a beautiful way without completely going bankrupt, right? So there we go. Lots of new ways. YouTube has tons of videos on how to have like an uncommercial Christmas. And yeah, don't want the influencers. I don't think they're going to be swaying a lot of people this year. And then we have, what do we have here? The 9 of Canes, which is swords. So we're in a bit of a mind game with ourselves. I know a lot of people might see this as a negative card. I don't. It just means that we're achieving things. 9s are always about achievement. There's nothing like we don't change the meanings of things when we change the decks or we change the suits or anything. It's about achievement. But of course, this is a mind game. And I feel like some people watching right now have really done a lot of work, like mindset work, and we're starting to see that. The benefit of doing the mindset work in autumn is that when you go into the holidays, you're actually more stable. You're in a much better place. So definitely we want to continue on that journey of mindset, because we need to bring this, like, a lot of mental positivity into the new year. Let go of anything that is not serving you. People, places, things, events, trauma, whatever it is. If you need help with that, if you're like, I just don't know how to let this go, get in touch with me. Look, the candle just went out. The candle was putting a pin in that one, saying, let's emphasize that point. If you are struggling to let things go. So for example, if you had a breakup and you are ruminating and lying awake thinking about it night after night after night after night, and you're trying to, like, what did I do? And you're analyzing every word you said, and you're trying to, or you lost your job, or whatever it is that's on your mind. If you are struggling to let it go, and people say, well, why should I let it go? For your own sake, for your own health, physical, mental, spiritual, intellectual health, we have to let things go. And sometimes it's not that easy, which is what I'm here for, is to help you. So we can do, I have all kinds of different tools in my toolbox for helping people cut cords, release things, break the chains, because everything that's going on, it's a story we tell ourselves. So let's create a new story for going into the new year and help you release everything that you just don't want. If somebody broke up with you this year, why would you want to drag that story into next year? Let's leave it here. And if, like I said, if you need help, get in touch with me and we can chat about, let me know what's going on. And then I'll let you know what things I have in my toolbox that might be best suited for your situation. I try to make, more customized plans for people, because we're all unique, we're all different, we're all complicated. And I just don't think there's one size fits all, but I like to make things customized for my clients so they get exactly what they need. What do we have here? The 6 of Candles. And what are candles again? Wands. 6 of Wands. There we go. Every time I see this, I think it's like the Rotary logo, like, Rotary International. I remember last year with these cards, I thought the same. I kept thinking, what does Rotary have to do with this? The 6 of Wands. There we go. I'm going to look up the timing. I just feel called to see what the timing is on this one. It's a summer timing. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. But this is definitely about just keep going. Our wands, it's like our spirit. It's how we move through the world. It's how we experience the world. It's how the world experiences us. So I know that a lot of us are, like, how can I put this? I spend a lot of my days just putting out fires. Like, I feel like I wish I could start my day with a plan, and that's what my day ends up being. You know what I mean? Like, we're dodging everything. We're dodging arrows coming at us. We're, putting out fires all day long. And I feel like a lot of us are just always feeling like just that one little bit behind. Just keep going. Just keep persevering. Take breaks when you need to. It's okay to rest. Rest is actually really productive. And don't take on more than you can. It's okay to delegate too. Like, even though you're persevering and you're handling it all, like, just because you can carry it all doesn't mean you need to. Like, you can let other people do stuff. You can delegate, you can hand stuff off, and you can make a decision that, you know what, this is just too much for this year. We're just going to skip it. We're just skip right over it. No big deal. It's all good. So, but it's just keep going. We have to keep going. Like, we don't really have a choice. But the real message here is just keep going in a way that will work for you, because we don't want you to burn out. Perseverance is great, but let's not burn out, because there's a lot coming up this month. We've got the holidays. If you've got kids, you're going to be like all the Christmas things. And, if you're invited to a ton of parties, like, that's a lot for some people. So just do what you can, and have some boundaries, and make sure that you give yourself time to rest, so you're just not constantly scrambling, trying to put out the fires and keep up with everything. Okay, I think that was a good message. Let's see here. We have the Four of Canes, which is the Four of Swords. Oh my goodness. This is what the rest of the month is going to look like and sound like, is me trying to remember what these suits mean. So our Four of Swords is, again, we want to make sure that we're keeping our thoughts stable. I know this month is going to be really overwhelming. We've said that 500 times already. Just take time to do brain dumps. It's really good to just carry a notebook, and when you're sitting somewhere waiting, gymnastics or whatever, waiting for your kids, or you're waiting for appointments or anything else like that, whatever's going on in your mind, just write it in your notebook. Just dump it all out, so that you don't have to keep holding on to it, so you remember, but you've also got it out of your head, and you're not cycling in whatever you're thinking, whatever, plans and lists. And I saw somebody the other night, and they were like, oh my God, I have so many lists to make. And I really didn't know what that meant, but maybe it's like she's got 500 people in her life, and she has to make lists of who to invite to what, and gifts to buy, and grocery shopping, things like that. Do a brain dump for sure, because what we don't want to do is become mentally overwhelmed. We want to stay right in the middle, because we have stagnation at one end and stability at the other. So we want to just stay right in the middle there, where we're not overwhelmed, but we're also not like just recycling the same thoughts over and over. Get them out of your head, into a book. I've been doing that myself, where I've got a ton of plans for the end of the year and the new year for offers and readings and things like that. So instead of trying to remember them until January, I've just been making a Google Doc and just dumping all my thoughts into it, so that I've got a whole plan already kind of waiting for me when I do have time to sit down and create something new. So we have that, but brain dumps will save the day. Or voice notes to yourself. We all send ourselves messages on Facebook, right? Anything I don't want to lose track of, I send to myself. But you can send yourself voice notes, and then every day at the end of the day, sit down and listen to them all, and then write out everything you need to write out, and keep track of everything that you need to keep track of. So that's my December survival advice for you. The Hanged Man. Oh, isn't that interesting? Let's look up the timing of this one, since it is a major arcana. What are we doing here? I've lost track for a second. There's no timing. So now, this is right now, before you're ready. there is something that is going to come up this month that will be out of your control. You're not going to be able to really do much to stop it, and it's going to cause a lot of frustration. You might end up just sort of feeling stuck, like maybe it could be an event that sort of is chaotic and you can't control it, or it could be that something's not moving forward the way you want it to, and you're not getting what you want, and you're getting frustrated by that. But definitely there's a sense of feeling stuck, like your hands are tied, that you've got decisions to make, but don't put them off. If you need to make decisions, make the decisions. Flip a coin, and practice with small decisions if you need to work up to a big decision. Definitely you're going to be feeling like there's barriers and blocks in front of you, but what we want to do, the big message of this card is to look at things from a different perspective. So whatever's going on, whatever comes up, whatever chaos or, whatever happens this month, it's going to require some outside of the box thinking to get around it, over it, through it, however it unfolds. So, get creative, look at things from different perspectives, take the issue to other people that maybe aren't the same as you, that are different from you, and to see what their perspective is. Because I'll do that when I don't know, and I'm like, what am I missing here? Like, why is this not so clear to me? And then I'll go to people who are 30 years older than me, people who are 30 years younger than me, people who have completely different life experiences from me. And I'll tell them what's up to see, what do you think? Tell me your initial thoughts on this. It's okay to do that. It's okay to outsource your market research before you make your own decisions. It's okay to do that. But we need to see things from other perspectives, and often the best way to do that is through other people. So we'll pull one last card. The Knight of Candles. This is our wands. Look, see, I'm starting to remember them. So our Knight of Candles is whatever it is you've been putting off, just get on with it, please. Do not find yourself up until 4 o'clock in the morning on Christmas, wrapping presents and doing all the things that the moms tend to do. Start doing it now. Get on with it. Pace yourself. We want to get on with it, but we also want to pace ourselves so we're not burnt out. And that way we get to enjoy the holidays. And, we've got 3 weeks basically to get everything ready and get everything done. And if you write it all out, do the brain dump, as I said, do the brain dump, write it all out, and then start tackling it bit by bit every single day. And you'll be just fine. You'll make it. You'll be just fine. Thank you for hanging out with me today. And don't forget to click the like button, click the subscribe button, leave a comment, and let me know what you think, what's coming up for you. I feel like this was a really nice, gentle reading with some warnings for us, just some caution tape around the month a little bit. So there we have it. Like I said, don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If you would like to book your own reading, you can do that. All my links are in the description, and I do have gift certificates for sale for Christmas. So if you're thinking you want to get somebody a little bit of magic for Christmas, by all means, we can do that in any amount. So they can cash it in the new year and get a reading, maybe get some product, whatever it is that they feel like. I'll figure it out with them. But it's a great little gift, and I do email you something that you can print so that you do have something you put in an envelope to give to someone. And yeah, there we go. As ever, have a magical day.